In today's fast-paced environment, how much importance do you actually give to the hygienic safety of your surroundings? Bacterial infections such as MRSA, norovirus, and staph, amongst others, are a constant threat to you and your workforce. And this can be attributed to the inability of even the best traditional disinfection techniques to target the source of the problem. Enter Sanondaf, a new and innovative company set up to specifically address concerns with traditional disinfection techniques by employing revolutionary and completely touchless disinfection technologies and solutions. Traditional products and application methods don't always reach critical areas that are meant to be disinfected. Sanondaf's technology is able to achieve a kill rate of 99.99% or higher. This is achieved by targeting the source directly using our own patented disinfected products with our own airborne fogging devices and electrostatic spraying methods, providing better coverage, no cross-contamination, and all by using less personnel, resulting in less costs and disruption to your business. In addition, our machines do not create a wet fogging or aerosol process, thereby allowing it to be applied to a much wider range of surfaces, including electronics. It also takes less time to disinfect, whilst being suitable to disinfect a wide array of differently sized areas, all with TGA approval, amongst others. These attributes make Sanondaf an ideal solution for various sectors, ranging from health, hospitality, marine, business, gyms, education centers, and transportation.
In the fitness industry, hygiene is essential. Now I want peace of mind. I want to know that each and every customer is training in a germ-free environment. And this is what Sanondaf does.
Our hospital has been using hydrogen peroxide fogging as part of our terminal disinfection protocol for rooms where we had housed patients with Clostridium difficile, and especially with patients who had multi-resistant gram-negative organisms such as Klebsiella pneumoniae.
With over 140 children attending our center, it is of utmost importance to have high levels of hygiene. That is why we chose Sanondaf as our preferred partner, to make sure that the center is disinfected with the right products and techniques on the market.
At Sanondaf, it's our goal to improve the quality of life of the most vulnerable by containing the spread of infection. This has driven us to develop solutions for the most prevalent issues with current technologies. Contact Sanondaf now to discover how it can benefit you further.
Why is this a great opportunity for a master franchisee for Sanondaf in Asia? I know Sanondaf is in 10 countries already. Why Asia? Why do you think this could be a great opportunity for the right master franchisee?
Okay, well, Asia is for me, it's a really exciting part of the world. I've been to 5 or 6 countries in Asia. For my sins, I'm a Formula One fan. So I've been to Malaysia to watch racing. I've been to Singapore to watch racing. It's such an exciting part of the world. It's a very populated part of the world, and it's sophisticated as well. So you have, lots of people who live in the same city, and they come into very close contact with each other on a regular basis. And then you have people who live outside the cities and, rural areas where they are completely connected with land, and with land, you then with animals, with food, or with, stuff that comes out of the seas and the rivers. So it's a very important part of the world. We already have a business in Singapore. We've got a wide client base there that we service. We have lots of well-known brands that use Sanondaf as a mechanism to keep their employees safe, and also to promote just good well-being. If you operate a gym and you want to have the best gym in your part of town, so you can have the best equipment, you can play the best music, you can have the nicest, fluffiest towels. But if your members are getting sick, then people leave and go elsewhere. Providing an environment they can work out in that's, it's hygienic, because infects are being killed on a regular basis. So there's, real compelling reasons why you would want this service, and it applies in Asia the same as it does in every part of the world. So we would like to grow out our footprint, to have other Asian countries join us, to understand the process that kills infections and be able to deliver that in their country, because these genuinely affect every single person on the planet. And if we have a campaign where we start to fight back with infections by removing them before they make people sick, then you've got a better chance in life of not letting these things get to you and causing you harm.
Yeah, no, I think you alluded to this earlier as well. That is, Asia is very populous and only getting more so. It's very high density. So whether you're talking about residential communities where everybody lives right next to one another, to businesses that are stacked full of employees, to hospitals that are inundated with patients every single day, to children's playgrounds and schools, all these things, because of the high density factor, makes it even more important, I would think, for somebody to be able to service these types of premises, these types of homes throughout in Asia. And that seems like it's going to be a great opportunity for the right master franchisee.
Absolutely. And during the COVID thing, we'll call it, we were officially classified as an essential business. So when all the roads were closed and everybody was in lockdown, the only thing that were on the streets were police cars and ambulances and fire engines and Sanondaf vehicles going up and down. So we actually do something that's essential, and it's essential in every country. If you have a problem, then we are people who can resolve anything to do with infections and microorganisms. Secondly, any master franchise, any franchise of any sort, should be an opportunity for you to create a really successful business. And success most of the time is measured by the financial gain. So how much does it cost me to get involved, and how much money can I make? Because you're looking to build security for you and your family. You may have worked for somebody else for 5, 10, 20 years and woke up one day and thought, I don't want to work for anybody else. I want to work for myself. I want to create my business. I want to sell it in the future. I want to create a lifelong business for my family to inherit. Then a franchise provides all of that. And that's what we do as well. We have a really, really simple process where you turn up with the machine and some chemical, and you set the machine off in the room. So, we call it fogging. No doubt you'll have saw versions of it on TV. That's not proper fogging, but you get the idea. So it's something that's really easy to do. It's something that everybody needs. So you can therefore carve out a really, really successful business. We have a franchise here in the UK who has made 10 times what he expected to make from this business. And he is financially secure for the rest of his life, just simply on what he's done so far within the Sanondaf business. So every franchise should have a financial capability. If you've got a product that every single person in the world will use, and there is hardly any companies out there who do this, and there's hardly any companies out there who do it properly, then you've got a chance to have a really, really successful and well thought about business in that sector. And the last ingredient, because there is some people who do things because they enjoy it. When my phone goes at 2 a.m. and somebody says, oh, we've had an incident in the control room, can you come out, please? And you get your uniform on, you get into your truck, and you go out into a control room, and 10 people are standing outside in the rain because they've had an incident, and they're saying, we can't switch everything back on until you've been in and done your job. You drive home there thinking it doesn't matter that it's 3 a.m. in the morning and I've had to get out of my bed. You actually feel as if you've done something really good. We go to a care home where they look after elderly people. That could be your grandmother, it could be my grandmother. And when something happens there, they then, staff then say, I can't do my job until this has been fixed. If a door falls off its hinges, you wait till the joiner arrives to put the door back on. If you have a patient who dies of an infection in a care home and there's 100 other residents there, and you know that infection can start to spread, you kind of walk in there and your chest is kind of puffed out because you know that people are looking at you and saying, please help us, you are the answer to our problem. And it's such a rewarding job. I don't know anybody in Sanondaf who wakes up in the morning and thinks, here we go again. It's such an exciting thing to do. Some of the places that I've been in labs where they make vaccines. I've been in labs where they study the most dangerous organisms in the world. There's a lab at a university in Scotland that studies the most dangerous malaria in the world. Malaria that will knock you out in a very short period of time. And to think, that you would have the opportunity to understand how some of these places function, to go into an oil rig or an oil platform and deliver a service, to go into a marine patrol boat and deliver a service. It's, every day you kind of think, you pinch yourself. I pinch myself and think, wow, I have got the best job in the world. So a combination of everybody needs it. It's very financially rewarding and it's something that you will enjoy. There's nothing about what we do that isn't enjoyable because every day you're dealing with something different. Anybody who wants anything outside of that, then good luck, because I can't help you be an astronaut, but that's another matter.
Wow, thanks for sharing that experience. I must say I never looked at it from that perspective, but what a wonderful opportunity for a private for-profit business that provides a service that is in certain times almost a public service. And that's incredible. That's really incredible.